Hello everyone, I hope you are well. My name is Nick, we're on the Commodore Amiga and we're looking at a platformy puzzle type game. This one's called Pushover on the Commodore Amiga, published by Ocean in 1992. It has roughly about 100 levels or just shy of it. You have to push over dominoes in a row. Now all the dominoes have to fall over in one go, you can't have any gaps, and that's where the skill is involved. It's over 9 different themed worlds, starting from industrial, then Aztec, space station, electronic, Greek temple, medieval, Meccano, dungeon, and then a Japanese temple. So here we are. I control this ant, and by putting the dominoes in the right place, so here there's a gap, so I have to move this, put that there, and the aim is to push over that end domino with the red stripes. Now this one's quite straightforward. Once you've done that, you get out the door and you've escaped, right? I think you've got the general idea, so that's got you involved straight away. Right, so these dominoes will have special powers. Some do special things, which is crucial in solving the puzzle sometimes. And each time you complete a stage, you get a code. So if you load it up again, you can jump straight in. Got an infinite amount of lives. So this time we've got a row of yellow dominoes and that red one in the middle. Can I just push them over? No, I can't. So the red one is like a blocker. We don't need to push that one over, but it's clearly in the way. So what do we have to do? Well, I think we know what we have to do, don't we? We need to pick up the red one and remove it. Now, this game is was sponsored by Walker's Crisps, I think, in terms of their quavers. I don't know how that's related to this, but I think the ant rescues, after each theme stage, after each 9 different levels, he rescues some quavers from a hole or something. There we go, boom! Stage 2 done. Look at that, Nick's done 2 stages in a game. You are not dreaming. Now, all the time you see a time ticking down in the bottom left. If that runs out of time, you can still continue, but you'd have to do the stage again. You need to do that to qualify. Level 3. Nice music here. Reminds you a little bit Lemons-ish. Right, so now getting a bit more tricky now. So you see there's a row of yellow dominoes up the top, and the one second in from the left has got a red stripe on it. Now what does that do? Don't know what that does, but we haven't knocked over all the dominoes, as you can see. Now on the bottom right there's a red one, so that's a blocker, so we must somehow have to use that. But it's just knowing what that special domino does with the red stripe across the middle. We'll soon find out. Right, if I stick that at the end, that's probably quite important. If you're an ant that likes dominoes, let me know, but I don't think there's too many ants that watch this show. Yes, I call it a show. Right, now what's that going to do? Hopefully the domino doesn't get crushed. We push them all over. Alright, so a domino with a red stripe down it is, along it, is a roller. Time ticking down, 16 seconds, 15 seconds, and we're through the door. Yes, we're through the door, and we've escaped. Zipping through. So it's a very addictive game. The controls are brilliant. It seems to have a nice gentle learning curve at the moment. Already I love this game. I wish I had it back in the day, but I didn't. You know, I wish I had. I'm not sure if it's got a sequel. This one's called Pushover. And it's no pushover eventually, I presume. Right, now, what do we do here? I can't get onto the top level because there's no ladder. Let's just push these over. Maybe some magic will happen. Right, so that's a special domino that goes up. And we fail, so we have to kill ourselves to get back to the start again. So that that domino goes up, lands on the ledge, and then flips. So if we get it from the other side, that should, when it hits the top, knock the others over. There we go. So this is Industrial World. Next up is Aztec, but we'll just do one section. We won't do all of them because this isn't a complete walkthrough. If you've completed it, let me know what happens at the end. Check out that code if you want to jump in. Right, now, it's going to start getting beyond my skill set soon. There's 2 special dominoes. One's a roller. One must do something else. Let's have a look here. Right, I don't know. I guess that first one that's knocked over, that must build a bridge or do a jump or a ramp or something. Now you can collect tokens in this, which basically means you don't have to start all over again. It just takes you to the place where it went wrong. I think that's that. So the second one's going to roll. I think the third one's going to build a bridge. There we go. So it fills in the bridge. The roller takes the rest of them out. Boom. There was a game a physical game as a kid called Domino Rally, because knocking over loads of dominoes. There was a load of world records going on at the time, and that really captured the imagination. It's on shows like Blue Peter Reported and Newsround. I used to love dominoes. There was Tri-Dominoes as well. I used to love knocking those over. But that wasn't really the real game. Right, okay, now we got... Is that a roller one? This is getting a bit taxing now. Yes. It's one of those things, once you've worked out how to do it once, you can just zip through on a speed run. I'm going to have to push them over first of all and see what goes on. But if I stick that there... It's like dominoes going in 2 directions at the bottom. That's just super tricky. Well, that's good. Oh, wow, that worked out quite well. That worked out first time. So that domino split into 2 and went both ways. Remember that? I thought that was going to be a rolling domino, but it was something else. And we didn't do it quick enough. See, a red 3 seconds on the bottom left. So we know what to do. We just know to go a bit quicker. Pick that up. Put that there. It's half red, half yellow. So we know it's going to split into 2 different directions. Push that over. There we go. Hooray! We knock over the red and white stripes and all the other dominoes. And boom. It doesn't count if you don't knock them all over. Completely red dominoes, don't need to knock them over. They're just a stopper. Ants love dominoes. Everyone knows this. What a game this is. Now I'm going to have to keep an eye on the time because I could quite happily play this for an hour. We don't want this being an hour gameplay review. These reviews, as we all know, is what your first or second go would have been like, and would you return to it as a kid? I think, yes I would. I even prefer it to Lemmings, I know, blasphemy. Now that, I was just talking there, how did I get down here? I seemed to do that first time. That was a bomb that blew up the ledge. Well, that seemed quite straightforward as well. So this first theme stage seems to be teaching you what all the different coloured dominoes would do, and no doubt it's going to get fiendishly difficult at some stage. Yes. I'm quite looking forward to seeing all the different worlds. Right, now. Yeah, so there's a few red blockers. That bounces off there, and that didn't work. Okay. So I think I need to put a red one onto that ledge down there. Oh, you can survive dropping down one ledge, it seems, so that's interesting. I think the door's going to be down the bottom, but I need to reset this, and it's reset. Good. Right, replay puzzle. I've got a minute to do it. Yeah, this needs to go... Where could this need to go? Put that there. Is that going to work? Yes, now it's starting to get a bit tricky, but you need a few goes to work out how to do it. Bounced off there. That didn't work. So the yellow fell on the red and it crushed. That's doomed. So that's 2 attempts. We need to go third time lucky here. Whee! It's obviously not a flying ant, is it? Which is a big shame. Right, now. There's not a great deal amount of combinations I can do here, so we're going to do it by a fluke. I do like these puzzle games. I haven't played quite enough of them. Good to get to this one though. Let me know if you don't like it or what you think about it. Not sure what other systems it come out on. Might have been the Atari ST. I think I've mucked up here because I can't get back up the top. Unless something amazing thing happens. Yeah, that's a failure. Right, I'm scratching my head now. Yeah. Is that going to work? I'm not confident about this. That's a combination. No, that didn't work either. I bet you're... If you owned this back in the day, I bet you're screaming at the screen now. It's probably really straightforward. I just need to do 2 things. Or maybe 3 things, perhaps. Right, okay, now... Yeah, I'll put it... Yeah, that's it. It was a bit too far away. So put it in the middle where that ladder is. I think this is going to work now. Bounce. 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 Yes, yes, yes. Boom! Excellent. Oh, now I've got to get down to that door. Mind you, we got 37 seconds left. Come on, ante. Up the ante. Yeah, 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 yeah. Boom! Excellent stuff. What a fun game this is. Normally games like this, there'll be a bit of frustration in there, but this loads quite quickly. And you get back to it quite quickly, and you've got unlimited amount of lives. That didn't work. An unlimited amount of lives helps. And the codes help as well. Okay, right. Now, what did we learn from that? Not much. What does this one do? Can you remember? I think it's a new one. Right, so that... Wowzers, I was just a passenger there. How do I get down? I can just drop down here. Come on, Auntie. Good, so that blew a hole or did something crazy. I think I'm gonna... This is level 10 already, is it? I think I'm gonna complete this first stage quite easily. He says, but it is getting great. Right, now, this looks deceptively simple. I don't think it can be, though. There's some sort of fix. Now, that's a roller, is it? Maybe I don't need that top bit at all. Where can I put this? It won't let me put this down. Right, that's a... right, okay, good, right. That should be it, shouldn't it? But... oh, no, it's Mr. Ledge. Right. So, we often use that ledge next to us, then. The rolling domino seems like it can fall an infinite amount of space and not get crushed. So that's something to work on. You died again. I think I need to move that rolling domino up to the top shelf. And then it can land on that... that's it. And then it lands on the next shelf there. Falls down and then lands on the stripy one at the end. Don't crush, don't crush. There we go. Bingo. Bingo was his name. Oh. How do I get down? Oh, there we go. Down the ladder. Come on, don't run out of time. 17 seconds. In. Making quite rapid progress on this game. Nice graphics, nice sound, nice playability, nice puzzles, nice all round. Wunderbar. Right. You can just do this by trial and error, or you can just sit down and pause it. But that's going to work, is it? No. Yes! Boom! Oh, you failed. Why did I fail for? Oh, right. You failed because the trigger domino has got to fall down last. So I knocked them all over, but that one, the stripy one, red, yellow stripes alternator, that's got to fall down last. If it doesn't fall down last, that's it. Okay, now that's added a bit of extra jeopardy. Can't pick up the stripy one. That stays where it is. That red, yellow, diagonally split one seems to be a bit weird. Need to... yeah. Okay. Good music there. Groove. Oh, I'm a bit stuck here. I think this has got to go up the top. Right, we'll try this. That'd be a good idea. I want this domino here is a problematic domino. Right, fall over. There we go. That's it, is it not? Well, I've run out of time. And I can't get... hang on a minute. How do I get to that door below? I couldn't... Now I'm getting confused now, folks. The door was closed off. So a domino falls down the gap, that goes solid. So you must have to try and fall down that gap before it completes it. So it's a race against time, this. Right, and get your sprinting shoes on, your Usain Bolt shoes, we can do this. Right, off we go. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Oh. Right, okay, now how do I buy myself more time? All the dominoes are over, but I can't get out the exit door. Yes. It's one of those games where you play it for hours not getting anywhere at a certain stage, and then you wake up in the middle of the night and you work out how to do it. One of those. A bit like Lemmings was to that degree. Right, I need to... maybe I can bring these dominoes back a few bits. I mean, that's not going to do it, I don't think. Oh, see, look. That brought me... yeah. I was a bit slow then. I think if I move all the dominoes back as much as I can, because you've got the rolling one, haven't you? So the rolling one can go for ages. So if we just give ourselves a bit of distance, that'll give us time to drop down the gap. Right, I think we're there now. I think we are there. So a bit of an extra gap. So I put that there. Put that there. That'll buy me at least an extra 5 seconds. And I'll have to run less distance. Right, good. Right, go. Get down the ladder. I've done it now. Fall down. Good. There we go. Cool, that was easy, wasn't it? So that's how you do it, folks. That's how you do it. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba. So about 11 stages in each theme. And I think that was the last stage then, wasn't it? That was nice. That really great learning curve there. Nice gentle learning. There's Colin and the Quavers. You might remember it from the adverts. It was a long, long time ago. And the ant has rescued his Quavers from the industrial place. Here's a bag of crisps, you stupid dog. Yeah. And then we go to Aztec World after this, and I think that's where we'll leave it there. But the time has gone jolly quickly. But we've seen everything there is to see with this game. You've got the general gist, the idea, and from here on in it gets more and more complicated. So there's Aztec World. So I hope you liked having a look at that. That was Pushover on the Commodore Amiga, published by Ocean in 1992. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that below. A huge thank you to everyone that subscribed to the channel, helping it grow. It really is appreciated. If you want to help a bit more, it's patreon.com/njenkin. Every bit really does help, and that's a blog there as well with some hidden posts for patrons to read too. Until next time, take great care of yourself and are very fond. Goodbye.
Goodbye.